Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Dare to Speak. I recently was watching a few videos on YouTube concerning a very famous YouTuber named Shane Dawson, which he's known for his raunchy type of comedy and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna lie to you, they're fucking hilarious. Some are, somewhat funny, but a little bit like he tends to go a little bit overboard. And there's a few videos that I've seen where I think he took it too far, but of course he did it for the reasons of comedy. But I think, in my personal opinion, I think they're overdoing it when it comes to the criticisms, the way he's being criticized, and the trouble that he's into, and how he's forced to delete a lot of the video content, a lot of his videos and stuff like that. And he lost some fair amount of subscribers or something like that. I don't know how many. I kind of forgot. But the thing about it is, the way they're making him look, some of the like the racist stuff that he was, the blackface. I was watching it because I hardly ever see. I don't really see that much of his videos as far as like a fanatic, someone who watches a great deal of them. I was never really like that. I just saw like maybe 7 or 8 different videos of his, like it gets worse. That's a very very good horror comedy. It gets worse. When that girl Francesca who started killing everybody, and then she wanted him to play the character Shanae and all this stuff like that. To me, I thought it was hilarious. I love that video. I hate myself. Part 1 and 2, excellent. I think you did a good job. It's very funny, and I like the message. The message, to me, it kind of hits home in a sense about being, like I didn't start gaining weight until I was like 19. So I started to gain weight around that time, and even though I graduated at 19 because I flunked 5th grade, I know what it's like to be this type of outsider, this type of a loner, if you want to, whatever, call it that way. So I could actually relate to that in a sense. So the message that he was giving and stuff like that, it really got to me. I mean, it really hit me, and I really appreciated that video. I think he did pretty good. But a lot of the criticisms that they're giving him and stuff like that. I mean, also there was some other movie, the lottery, which was very very good. I like that one too. Good job, Shane. The criticisms, I think they're taking it too far. I could understand that he's they're they're criticizing him, that he's overdoing it. They were too raunchy, too sexist, or whatever, like, or racist, with the blackface thing, which I think is kind of dumb in a sense. He did it for comedy. I don't necessarily think that he's racist. Um, I think maybe he took it a little bit too far, but I don't think he was deliberately trying to, you know, be a racist asshole or anything like that. And as far as the pedophilia thing, There was some content that kind of looked that way, and it was inappropriate. There was some inappropriate, even though it was funny in a sense. There were some parts that were kind of funny where he had some. There was Well, I'm not gonna get into that too much, but the point is, yeah, I can understand how it could be looked that way. It was a little bit inappropriate, a little bit, I guess, disturbing in a sense. But I wouldn't take it to the point that he's like a twisted evil man or some shit like that. No, no. I think they're overdoing it that way. He was making a lot of those conspiracy videos, which I did enjoy. They were interesting and stuff like that. It doesn't um, necessarily mean that I'm going to be a conspiracy theorist and says, "Oh yeah, all that's true about," and the government's doing this, and taking it to that degree. I mean, we don't really know whether a lot of the stuff is actually true, but we can't really say that it's untrue because there might be some truth to it. Who knows? But they were interesting. Maybe I don't know what caused the downfall, and also how he just like went crazy when this one lady, I forgot her name, was accusing him of all these things. I mean, and he was forced to apologize for this and that. I can understand him apologizing, but don't make him look to be like some kind of a monster or anything like that. I mean, they're just overdoing it. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose because of his conspiracy videos. Maybe somebody wanted to take him down a notch or something like that. I don't know. Maybe that could be the case, or maybe he's getting a little bit mentally unstable because of somebody that he's probably hanging around with. There's probably a bad influence on him or something. I don't know. It could be any number of things, but I wouldn't necessarily attack him like the way they're doing it. I mean, saying I lost my respect for him, he shouldn't have done that, and the way the actual degree that they're taking it to, I think they're taking it too far. I think if I honestly thought that Shane Dawson was really as bad as people are saying that he is, then I would say it. I would actually say that he should be ashamed of himself and stuff like that if that was the case. But it's not the case. So hopefully, he takes notice of this video and stuff like that. So I just hope that nothing really bad happens to him or anything like that. So I don't know. It could be any number of things of why he's getting into trouble. I don't know. I mean, the blackface thing. That's one part that I think that or I think people are exaggerating too much. I mean, yeah, it's someone doing blackface. Some people get a lot of people get offended by that, and automatically they're labeled as racist for doing that. If you're doing it for comedy reasons or just to imitate a character, I don't see how that's racist. Now, if that person is like seriously, playing the character and constantly showing some kind of a content in which he's like deliberately putting them down and he seems like he doesn't really give a shit, then I would probably lean towards that direction of him trying to do that. I don't think that's the case. Of course, I could be wrong. I'm open to that possibility, but Excuse me. But the point is, I think sometimes people get a little bit too, sensitive over something like that. And the pedo jokes and stuff like that, and certain people that he was poking fun at, he might have crossed the boundaries and stuff like that. But and I think he probably realizes that he pretty much fucked up by doing that. But I wouldn't necessarily attack him. I mean, all these type of comments and stuff like that. I think they're just taking it too far. Well, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Questions or comments, you know what to do. And this is Dare to Speak. And to all of you, take care.